sub in lang siya during the first set, but siya na yung tumapos ng game until the fourth set.
And Ateneo gets their first point here at the Big Dome. Good morning, UAAP fans! Here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, here's the starting lineup for the UST Golden Spikers. Now moving over to the other side for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. We also have a similar lineup here for... Can UST break this momentum in the likes of Omandal? And they will!
Much needed point to take away the momentum from Ateneo. That was coming off a back row hit.
Aymar Okeke with 11 points last match.
Oh, good defense.
Whoa, what a save by Gian Salarzon. Went over the statisticians here. Take a look. Talk about scrappy defense. Makam trying to end things. What great floor defense coming from the Blue Eagles. Long rally alert. Ibanez from the pipe. All power. Still alive. Chance here for UST.
Oh, nice block.
Oh, this is gonna be indeed a highlight. Well deserved, well earned point coming from the Ateneo.
Like what I mentioned kanina, it's not all about power, and Okeke was able to get that point by a soft hit and target lang in the middle of defense ng UST. That was a long rally. Grabe yung defense and effort ng Ateneo.
Yambao will choose Makam. Straight down the line. De Castro popping it up high for Gian. Yambao. Ooh. Amil Pasino with 13 points last match against UP. Ibanez. Power here early on the start of set number 1.
Grabe yung palo na yon ni Ibanez. Only one blocker in front of him. Pero
still a 5-point deficit here. Gutierrez will pop it up for Aymar. Gonna get that one for Ateneo Blue Eagles. We have a lot here taking a back seat on the side of UST. Let's see if this can shift things.
And earlier on the UST side, it was Avila and Aiko checking in.
Ibanez, all power, finally seals that one in.
On top of the blocker.
Crucial serve here. Aiko.
That was inside.
Gutierrez. Avila. Hernandez. It's 19 serving 24. Ateneo at set point. Gutierrez to Aymar Okeke, cross court, one-handed save by Legazpi, but it wasn't followed through, and then right there, set 1 is finished. It's about assertion, who dictates the tempo, who establishes their system first, and Ateneo dominated in that one, especially with their first ball momentum, and that persisted in order to speed up set number 2.
Change in the lineup of UST with Aiko starting as their opposite.
Aiko up high to Ibanez. Saved by De Castro. Makam to Ibanez. Pasino cross court. Rally alert here. Ibanez will try to end things through, but that's going to be a solid triple block coming from Ateneo. Talking about Josh Ibanez, he's carrying a heavy load in both scoring and reception. So how long can you sustain that dual responsibility?
Well, we know Josh Ibanez and his capabilities, and especially that he has experience playing as a libero. And Very confident siya whenever he gets first ball and defense. But also,
He's at 10 points here early on this set number 2. That's what we've been waiting for. That's the first point of the Tinsag. Quick side out for UST.
well, it all started with a good first ball. Is their service game. Again, there was a service error earlier, and during the first set, 10 service errors from their squad, giving a lot of free points for UST.
Ibanez, all firepower coming from the pipe. Well needed here. Another power from the pipe.
Ng Ateneo rather, but this time walang pumapayag na lumaki yung lamang nila.
Especially in the likes of Josh Ibanez. Tuloy-tuloy. Here for the UST Golden Spikers. Back-to-back attack points for Ibanez now at 7. Let's see if they can break through. Ibanez finally reads the cross-court of Okeke. Gonna go face-to-face. We have Amar with 10 points, 9 attacks, 1 block, ready to serve.
Good first ball.
Yambaw to Ibanez again. Look at that angle.
I love it.
Grabe yung nirampahan, pati yung court ng
Ang laki ng
Ateneo.
inikot niya.
Let's see if he can switch things up here for the Blue Eagles. Oh! Pasensya na daw, sabi ni Josh Ibanez, as his first entrance is gonna be a facial coming from Josh Ibanez. Take a look at this.
But blockers ng UST.
Again, we talked about it at the very intro of our pregame. It's the top 2 reception scores. What a hit! And attack coming from Gabby Hernandez. Also fresh from the bench, getting his first point. Ibanez will keep things alive. Gutierrez will choose Amar. Yambao.
Yes,
Finally.
magandang bawi yun for UST. After the timeout of Coach Oji, we're tied at 21. But
Yambao will choose Ibanez down the line. That ball will finally be checked.
their side, we're tied at 24 rather.
Salarzon. What a save by Legaspi. Another chance here, second attempt. Who will Yambao choose? It will be Aiko cross-court, and it was indeed unreadable on the side of Ateneo, but they will contest. Coach Vince. Ball
Take a
game
look what
continues
happened.
here. Ball play continues. What a dunk by Katinsag. Getting that as quickly as possible. Again, they were talking about smarts over power, and they indeed delivered that here at this very tail end of set number 2. Take a look at this sequence. Salarzon with 8, Pasino with 6, and Castro with 3. On the other hand, here in this side of the court, for UST, it's 11 points for Ibanez, followed by 3 points coming from Valera and Umandal. So, if ever Ateneo actually gets to slow down Ibanez, who becomes UST?
And the other open hitters and even the opposite should also step up, because once they have a more steady hits on the open, especially
Both playmakers to variate all the attacks coming from both sides of the court. Again, steadying the anchor, but also being the firepower. Take a look at the challenge.
there was no block touch, so unsuccessful challenge there for
By the back and also by the front. Yambao to JJ Macam. Will that be checked? It won't. That's going to be another.
And so far, it's working well for Ateneo.
19 excellent sets for Gutierrez in their past match. Let's see how many for this match. Now, indeed unreadable on the side of UST. Gutierrez using his smarts here all throughout this match. Let's take a look at how Josh Ibanez will stop it. He's been putting a stop to all the momentum coming. Macam to serve. Finally, that goes in for JJ Macam. It's not too powerful. It's right on the money. Another golden ace here.
Touch the line.
Another good serve. Chance here for UST. Ibanez. And we are tied at 8. Gutierrez, server set to Pasino. Still alive. Ibanez. Softer on that one. He puts it forward to Okeke. Ducks Yambao to Ibanez. Still playable. Saved by Crisostomo. Aymar again for the kill. Legaspi was there. Long rally alert.
Oh!
Ends right on the money for Josh Ibanez.
Everyone waiting for a strong cross-court hit of Ibanez, leaving a huge space there down the line of the Ateneo defense. You can't leave the cross-court open for Josh.
14 excellent sets as of the moment. Aiko. Still playable. Pasino will pass it over to the other side. Chance here for UST. Macam from the pipe. Off the hands of Aymar Opeg and finally gets that one for JJ.
Third set, isahan lang uli yung lamang ng either squad.
Yambao will choose Aiko. Nobody home there on the side of the cross court. Oh. With the help of the net, getting a service ace. And we have here on your screens Ish Polvorosa supporting alumni for the Blue Eagles. Away from getting this set, but again, nakahabol pa yung UST ng set number 2, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, and that one for Hernandez. Crucial point. And as of the moment here, let's take a look at the video challenge. Oh! Celebrating this point, there was indeed a block touch. It was clear. 19 serving 21. Gutierrez, reverse set to Pasino.
For the quick hits.
Yambao will set it up for Josh Ibanez, answering back saying not yet to Ateneo. Will this be a second set win for the Ateneo Blue Eagles? Ball is playable by Hernandez. That's going to be a triple block coming from Ateneo. Everybody going wild here in the big dome for the blue and white shirts. Take a look at the sequence. It was all 12 points and Pasino with 9. Take a look at this video challenge. And yes,
there was a block touch.
So let's see if UST can fight back here for this 4th set. Okay. Second attempt. Read by Yambao. What a save coming from Josh Ibanez. We're playing on. Who will Gutierrez choose? It will be a soft one coming from Salarzon from the pipe. Put it up high now again for Aymar. Will that ball be checked for Ateneo? Ateneo is now at 2-0. Yambao will choose Josh. What a block point coming from Emil Pasino.
That was only a single block for Pasino.
Valera activated. Kept alive. Aymar again, cross court. Now we're gonna answer back here with that triple defense. Rog, with the help of the antenna. Macam, softer one at that. Was read by Gutierrez. Aiko with another doggy.
Lalo na pag naunahan ka ng blockers.
Macam with 4 points and 1 ace with the help of the net. Gutierrez will choose Gian again. That's gonna be much higher. Yambao will set it up for Ibanez. Gutierrez choosing Amar again. Pinayong nila Aiko. Okeke, second attempt now here by the middle. Ibanez still alive. Gutierrez will choose Amar again. What a save by JJ Macam. Ibanez for the kill. That's gonna be
Block touch. The back row hit of Josh Ibanez. So let's take a look.
malayo.
Yes.
Driving the Araneta crowd crazy here. Defense on point here for UST. Gonna pop it up. Crisostomo gets that ball saved. Chance here for Ibanez from the back row again. Isipin mo, Crisostomo and Batas, they were on the floor. Really unsavable with that kind of power.
There was only one block in front of
The lead has ballooned due to the back-to-back attacks from the pipe of Josh Ibanez. Let's see if they can put a stop to it in the likes of Gian Salarzon. What a save from Gutierrez. Emil will pass it over. Oh! What a save from Batas. Good IQ play there coming from Aiko and Ibanez. Macam will try and seal things through. Batas is still there again. Salarzon down the line. Still saved. Pop it up high for Aiko. Oh! And they remain on the floor there with that smarty play coming from Gian. Take a look at this.
Grabe yung execution. Cutting down the lead of UST to 2 points now.
And extend the fifth set. Quick side out coming from Castro.
Ateneo leaving them with only one blocker.
Jambao. Saved by Pasino. Ball is playable. Salarzon will try to pack things up. Still alive. And it's not. We have Taluban serving for Ateneo. Pop it up high. Ball is kept in play. Chance here for the Blue Eagles.
Oh, good decision there for Ateneo to leave that ball.
JJ Macam. (19 serving 20). Salarzon with 16 points already. Umandal getting that money shot. As again, we are tied 21-all. Ateneo Blue Eagles wanting to pack things up here for this match. But we're gonna get a check for Josh Ibanez. Daxiambao, one of the alumni here. One of the seniors here, perhaps. 21 excellent sets already. Okeke. Oh! He took 2 minutes off in the bench. Fresh legs again for Gutierrez. Setting it up here for Aiko. The blockers are here! Alejos and Okeke fortifying Ateneo's net.
UST should have a good first ball.
Another extended match here, 24-all.
Oh! Josh
spike coming from the Golden Spiker. Take a look at this. Take a look at this video challenge. Was there a block touch? And there was no block touch.
Now UST is at set point.
UST at set point here. Valera to serve. Gutierrez will choose G and cross court. And that is out. Both teams can clean it up here so that they can pack it up and get this last and fifth set. Underway here for set number 5. Legazpi will pop it up high for Valera. But Alejos was right then and there. Single man block. Tension brewing here by the middles. And that's Aiko with 9 points already here for the Golden Spikers. Gutierrez will choose Okeke from the pipe.
That was a good set. Super spike for Okeke.
Paneng, 24 points for Okeke and 25 points for Ibanez.
Well, both top scorers for both squads. Open hitters as well.
Points, Ibanez with 25 points. Okeke with 24. Let's take a look at the video challenge. There was no net fault. What a strong serve.
Oh!
Again, equally matched in terms of reception, defense, and attacks. Battle of the smarts here for the last and final set. Castro gets that one in. Yambao to Ibanez. And that dunk! Very crucial challenge. Take a look at this. It was a ball in.
And that was way inside.
We're gonna have Lance De Castro in here for libero duties. Let's see if they can solidify the backcourt defense. Up and a high for Castro. Every point forward is crucial here. Yambao will choose Aiko. That's gonna be a solid block point coming from Salarzon. Gutierrez will choose Salarzon. Pinayong, tuloy ang laban. Up and away for Macam again down the line. That's going to be back-to-back points for JJ Macam. Gutierrez, reverse set to Pasino. Aiko serving. 10 serving, 8 Salarzon. Still blocked.
Well, they need to start with a good first ball. But whenever they have a good first ball naman, ina-activate nila yung middle attackers nila. But gumanda yung blocking and defense ng UST.
Yambao to Macam again. And that's what we were talking about here. Yes, 5 points for the first 3 sets. Hinabol yun ng 12 here at the very last set. An exchange of fire now coming from the blue shirts. Of course, Ateneo.
Good serve. And that was coming off the block to execute their set play. Oh, good save by Okeke. But a chance here by UST.
Aiko, saved by De Castro. Chance here for Amor. Ow! And truly read by Lance De Castro. Sabi niya, ako na.
They still have a chance here.
Ibanez blocked. Ibanez again, second attempt.
Good
what
reach.
A save coming from Batas. Okeke.
That was an easy one for UST.
Ibanez, third attempt. Gets that one in. Grabe yun.